When television tries to show us extreme wealth, it usually focuses on the receipts, the sports cars, the designer wardrobes, the price tags. But Succession understands something fundamentally darker about billionaire power. True, untouchable wealth isn't just about what you can buy. It is about how much physical space you can put between yourself and the rest of humanity. In Succession, the real barrier keeping the Roy family safe from consequence isn't just their bank accounts. It is the physical geometry of the spaces they inhabit. The architecture of their world is specifically designed to enforce isolation, elevate them above reality, and sanitize their crimes.
The primary battleground of Succession is the Waystar Royco headquarters, and the defining architectural feature of this space is glass. In modern corporate design, glass is supposed to symbolize transparency. It's meant to suggest an open, democratic workplace. But at Waystar, the glass isn't there for transparency. It is a one-way mirror for power. Architecturally, the Waystar offices operate as a modern Panopticon. The executives can monitor the entire floor of workers like an ant farm. They see the physical labor of keeping the company alive. But crucially, the glass blocks the sound. The lower-level employees are entirely visible, yet completely muted. The architecture grants the Roys total surveillance with zero interaction.
To understand how the Roys use space, look at how the camera treats them in the sky versus on the ground. When they are in houses and helicopters, they look like gods surveying a map. They own the space entirely. But gravity equals reality. For the Roys, the street level isn't a place to live, it's a place to fall. Watch what happens in the season 1 finale when Kendall's car gets stuck in traffic. The moment his feet hit the pavement, the camera panics. It becomes shaky and incredibly tight. The ambient audio floods with sirens and shouting. He is completely swallowed by the environment. We see this exact same architectural trap in season 4. When Roman is broken by his father's funeral, he literally steps out of the billionaire bubble and into a street-level protest. He is immediately physically assaulted. The street is literally dangerous to them. On the ground level, a billionaire is just prey.
The ultimate proof of their architectural inaccessibility is what happens when reality finally breaches the walls of Waystar. In Season 2, during an active shooter scare, the building doesn't just protect the characters. The architecture literally sorts them by their worth to Logan Roy. The inner circle, Logan, Kendall, and Jerry, are escorted into a heavily fortified, state-of-the-art bunker. Steel doors, camera feeds, emergency supplies. This is true, impenetrable architectural immunity. But then, look at Tom and Greg. Tom is technically family, but he is not blood. The security detail shoves them into a random interior office. When Tom knocks on the drywall, he realizes it isn't a panic room at all. It's just a room without windows. The building's floor plan is a physical manifestation of Logan's hierarchy. In this exact moment, Tom realizes that the architecture itself does not view him as valuable enough to protect. The tragedy of Succession is perfectly captured in its final frame. When Kendall definitively loses the company and his father's crown, where is the final shot of the series? He isn't in a glass boardroom. He isn't in a helicopter. He is walking on the ground, in a public park, staring at the water. The physical space around him has finally closed in. He is out of the sky. He is grounded forever.